It's go time, everybody. Alright, so make sure everything's all good and hunky-dory, just the way we like it. So mic audio is on and it's running. Game audio is on and it's running, which is very cool. Make sure the YouTube preview is doing the YouTube preview thing. And there is that. Awesome. We are good to go. Hey there, hi there, everybody. Hope you all are doing well here. Happy Monday evening. It is part two, or round two, I should say, part one of the 5-star Falcon featured arena grind. I'm going for top 300. I want me that brand new feature Falcon champ because my Falcon is extremely low sig. He's only level 40 right now. He was level 20 a couple days ago before round one. I want to put some more SIGs on that dude because with that new buff, he is a lot of fun to play. Plus, at the same time, too, I need me some battle chips. I've had some horrible battle chip luck. And after this weekend, I am going to need to replenish my unit stash. So, that is what we're doing tonight. I have done absolutely no arena today, so it's going to be starting out fresh with the... Uh-oh. Starting out fresh, building up the infinite streak from the ground up. I got to... No, actually, no. I'm gonna keep the damage masteries off for right now. It's, I'm gonna keep them off for right now. So I'm gonna build up the streak the old-fashioned way. Just a lot of grit and good luck. Realm stopping by, saying hello, Realm, with a drive-by like. What up, Realm? Always a pleasure. Good to see you. Hi, Realm. Bye, Realm. Take care, bud. Before I get too far along, though, with tonight's stream, I do want to take a moment and welcome the latest Von subs to the channel. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for finding the channel in the depths of the YouTubes. Cheers on digging the videos put out so far and are interested in everything yet to come. It's going to be a busy week. It's going to be an exciting week here. I got a video coming out tomorrow with what I hope to be a good omen for Cyber Week here. As a really good omen. So I have the feature crystal from the Black ISO market. I've got a one-shot of the Hulk and Space Ghost crystal, which I'm pretty excited about. And I opened up a couple of the tier 5 CC percentage crystals too. See if I can't round something up here before Cyber Weekend. And I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to spoil any of those things, but I am a very happy camper, and I hope that it all bodes well. So if you want to check that out, that's going to be going live tomorrow morning, somewhere around 9, 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, going from there. But more importantly, there's also going to be some Cyber Weekend preview stuff, sort of my 2 cents on what to expect, as well as if you're kind of on the fence of whether which path you want to go down, kind of give my 2 cents about that too. Whether you should go for champions, champion shards, or rank up materials. So be sure to ring that notification bell again at the top of the page. Stay on top of stuff as that drops because it is going to be a gangbusters week. Tomorrow's Tuesday already. I'm expecting the announcement that iBomb is coming to the contest this week. Which is going to be another featured arena I'm going to be grinding out too. So, there will be so much freaking cool stuff. I'm so excited. I'm so excited, everybody. Flash stopping in saying, hello. Well, hey there, hi there, Flash. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Almost got tongue-tied there thinking that was Tuesday. But, no, it is Monday. It is definitely Monday. So I wanted to pose something new to you all here tonight. See about maybe keeping it going as a new feature of the stream. And that is the question of the evening right over here. I'm going to keep that up, and then tomorrow's going to be a new question. But tonight's question is, and we could talk about this ad nauseum, what would your ideal Omega Sentinel look like? So far we've gotten a very brief tease of Omega Sentinel, because her and Hercules are the two champions that are vying to be greenlit into creation next year into the contest. There is a heated discussion between people who are strongly in the Omega Sentinel camp and some people who are strongly in the Hercules camp. We really just have one line to go off of in terms of what to expect for her kit. So there's a lot of room for interpretation, a lot of room for creativity too. So to you, what would the ideal Omega Sentinel be? I'll get into that for my 2 cents a little bit later on in the stream, but feel free if you got ideas, comments, suggestions, any of that. Feel free to throw that out there. Yoink. In the meantime, I'm just going to keep punching dudes in the face until they don't get back up again. Sounds like a good plan. While I think of it, for those interested, cutoff for Falcon round 1 was about 25 million points, give or take. 25, 27 mil, something like that. I didn't see if there was an official score. I didn't see anything on Trucos earlier, but rank 400 was 23 mil. Rank 61 was like 35 mil. So somewhere in there. So it is a very attainable champion to get. If you don't have him, or if you don't have him awakened, now is definitely the time to get it. And then there you go. Flash says a ghost mix with Gilly 99. Interesting. So ghost in that she can phase and have attacks pass through her, counter her that way. Or ghost in that she can just shrug off numerous different debuffs by dexing backwards, holding block, double tapping light, something like that. Let's throw up Proxima, let's throw up Ultron, let's throw up Storm. Because that could be a really interesting combo there, the way they, those two could wind up playing together. Like Gilly 99 in that you need to get a certain amount of hits on your combo, and then that's where all of the crazy damage comes from. That could be fun. I know they were saying for her kit that she's going to have some sort of like nanites. And the nanites, depending on how many she has. So I would imagine that the nanites are going to be her SIG ability, right? So she has, much like Red Guardian, in that she has, like, we'll just say 50 nanites for her base kit, right? And you get her awakened, and it's like, now you have 100 nanites. And if you get her max SIG at, SIG 200, now she has 150, say. So that's part of my guess with that. What the nanites wind up doing, though, could be phasing attacks, could be the massive damage after a 100 hit combo. Could be fun. Man Falcon stopping in. What's up, bud? How's it going? Happy Monday. Saying, how was Monday? Today was a really good day. Today was really good. We wound up running the seeding round for the Incursions Prime tournament, me and my buddy Iron Patriot. And we did smashingly well. Got the video posted there if you want to see some Zone 8 gameplay, and also watching Iron Patriot carry my sorry butt through the last zone. That's fun. But that is up on the page now too to check out. I do wish everybody else the best of luck for seeding round. Everyone is guaranteed another go with their teammate for round 1 when that starts up soonly. And we'll have to see how that all plays out. But very excited about that. I'm very, very excited about that. I love the Incursion tournaments. It's hands down my favorite way to enjoy that game mode. Hands down my favorite way. Speaking of which, I need to take a look here. Because after the push today, I need to check and see how many incursion shards I have. We wind up opening up either an incursion crystal or just cashing that out for the 6-star shards. But I do know I was pretty close before, so that would actually be really fun to check out. Boink. So let's do that. As soon as this fight's done, go check that out for segue number 1. I do anticipate there are going to be a number of different tangents and segues over the course of the stream here. That's just how it goes. But how's your Monday been? If you don't mind my asking. Hope it's been a good one, Falcon, and everybody else in chat. Hope the day has been a good one. I tell you, the week is gonna fly by. The week is going to fly by. You know, Monday and Tuesday's gonna come and go. Wednesday's gonna be gone in a blink. Thursday's gonna be Thanksgiving for everyone celebrating Thursday or Thanksgiving this Thursday. And then it's just buck wild, going crazy time. Hands down, the biggest event in game in the entire year. So fun times, fun times. And okay, thought my game froze for a second there, but nope, it was just laggy. Do that, do that, do that. Let's go check out the incursion shards. So I'm at 37, so I do have more than enough. More than enough. Cool. So I could either get some of those 6-star hero crystals. I think that's probably what I'm going to go for. I don't think I'm in the market for any of these guys. So Emma, Hela, Torch, Patriot, Jugs, King Groot, Loki, Nick, Sabretooth, Star-Lord. No, I'll pass on that. I already got 2 of the other ones. Actually, no. You know what? There's 2 weeks to go on this. Well, it's 2 weeks, and then it's down for a while, and then it starts back up again. Okay, so I might take a look. Never mind. I was going to say, because if it's going to reset in 2 weeks, I may as well just wait the 2 weeks, but it never resets in 2 weeks. It's going to be like in 5 weeks, or 3 or 4 weeks. So we got Hulkbuster, Iceman, Fix-It, Killmonger, MODOK Magic Phoenix, Red Skull Rogue, and Spider-Man Symbiote. Pass on that one. Black Widow Classic, Cable, Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel, who I think is Captain Marvel Classic. Blue Clops, or Red Clops, Ghost Rider, Goblin, Gwen, Mr. Fantastic, Spider-Gwen, or Yondu. I will pass on that. Black Panther, Invisible Woman, Longshot, Masakura, Mephisto Nova, Red Hulk, Starkey, Storm, or X-23. And I think it caps out at, is it 50,000? 50,000 the cap for the incursion shards? Ant-Man, Crossbones, Cull. Okay, so Gamora would be the one I would want out of that. Gilly, Morningstar, Omega, Sentinel, Thor, Rags, or Yellow Jacket. Yeah, so Gamora would probably be the one to get out of that, but I'm going to backtrack. I'm going to say I'm just going to hold off on all of that and see what the new crystals wind up having. Aaron stopping in saying, yo, what up, Aaron? Happy Monday, my friend. Good to see you. Good to see you. Well, Monday, if I am correct, was my 2-year anniversary of my marriage to this annoyingly stupid yet addictive mobile game. So, well, there you go. Mazel tov. It's been a busy 2 years, huh? Well, I'm going to be that old married couple and say, well, just you wait till when you get to where I'm at. Because this game's going to be, what, 6... Crap. It's going to be like, what, 6 years old now? Next month? So I've been playing about 5.5 years. It sneaks up on you. It sneaks up on you. Please don't destroy me. You can have some of that. Doink. Come on. Come on, get out of here. There we go, beautiful. It's rough because I started Act 6 and ended at Sentinel. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But now you, how do you feel about it starting up again with a little bit better, greater understanding of what to expect? Yesterday, coincidentally, I could not have planned this. Well, maybe I could have. Pew, pew, pew. I hit the 1 million hero rating. Well, there you go. That's a nice coincidental way to celebrate. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, my YouTube anniversary, I completely missed, but my YouTube anniversary was a couple weeks ago. I've been doing this for a year now. It's freaky, right? It's very freaky. Or I should say it's been a year of having a channel. But a year of actively like posting stuff on the regular, that's gonna be coming up here in a few months too. Time flies, man. It's the 2020 effect. Just what a year. What a year. Hey, Matt Murdoch stopping in saying, "What up, Rob? Wonder what Kabam is gonna have for the free-to-play gamers, free-to-play players for Black Friday." They are going to have some amazing stuff. I hope what they wind up doing for the FTP players is similar to what they did for 4th of July weekend. In that, you know, there's the different tiers for 1,000 units, different tiers for 3,000 units, different tiers for 10,000 units, right? So you can either pursue the like hero crystals angle, or you can pursue like the rank up and Sigstone angle. So hopefully each of those is pretty nice, pretty spicy. Hopefully Nexus is all around. And then some Awakening gems too for 5 stars and 6 stars as well. I think that'd be a really nice way to wrap up the weekend here. I am at Murdoch. I am married to this game. Bit of a bigamist, I will concede, but married to the game, yes. I'm saying that tongue-in-cheek, of course, but I've been playing for about 5.5 years, so married to the game. Real life too, but we're talking about the game. And then married to the YouTube channel, so that's coming up on, like I said, well, that has been a year, a couple weeks ago, and then a full year of actively posting in a few months, so busy, busy, busy. This is one of the reasons I'm really looking forward to getting Daredevil as a 5-star or 6-star. Because you will note that I am not missing. And you will note that I evaded all of that. I mean, granted, this is a max sig Daredevil, but still, that sort of dancing around is amazing. Bait stopping in saying, "Hey, Rob. What's up, Bait? And Sarge. What up, Sarge? Hola." The legendary Half stopping in. What's up, Half? Good to see you here again today. It's good seeing a lot of you guys here again today. Again, like I was saying, I wound up live streaming a little bit earlier the seeding round for the Incursion Prime tournament with my buddy Iron Patriot. Thanks to Iron Patriot for carrying the team through the last zone, but we did extremely well. I'm very happy with how we wound up doing for the seeding round, and excited to get round 1 started here, coming up pretty quick. But yeah, that was a little bit earlier today, and now I'm back to put up some points in Arena, trying to get that 5-star featured Falcon for the battle chips and the SIGs and the shards. It's like the perfect trifecta right there. I will take all of those things. I don't need just one. I will take all of those things. Half asking, who should I vote? Vote for Hercules. Hercules is, in my opinion, the much more interesting and much more promising of the 2 champions. Plus, Lordy knows we need some god tier, beyond god tier cosmic champs, because it has not been a good year for cosmic champs. Well, congrats on 1 year. Thanks, Falcon. And here's the next year of you putting up with us all. You say that like it's a bad thing. My friend, I get such a kick getting to hang out and chat with you guys. And it means a lot to that you guys get a kick of hanging out and chatting here too. So, cheers, everybody. Much appreciated. Bait did another Path of Labyrinth today, but got messed up by the AI at one point. I got a special intercepted and then immediately stand up intercepted. Yep, I didn't know I was fighting MSD. Yep, the bots got you dialed in. Bots got you dialed in. I hate it when that happens. I think it's really interesting. Like, every time that winds up happening, I verbally just say, bravo. Because it sucks at the first time because you get absolutely rinsed. But at the same time, too, I have some sort of, like, morbid, like, delight out of it. Where I'm like, dude, I just got rinsed by a bot and it was beautiful. It sucks because now my dude is dead and I gotta revive and spend pots and whatnot, but bravo, bot, bravo. And then I go back in, revive, and just wipe the floor with them naturally because it's a bot, of course. Sarge says, yeah, Hercules. Heck yeah. So for everybody joining in, I pose the question to you guys for the question of the night. Got that right over here. Right over here, abouts. My vote's going to Hercules, but I am really interested to find out what you guys would want to add to Omega Sentinel to make her the standout banger champion that everybody's hoping for. How would those nanites look? What would her kit be? All that good stuff. What would you think? What would you think? All I could do is stare at my screen in defeat. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I'm one of those valuable people to a stream who contribute greatly to any stream with comedy, witty retorts, and prose. That's why I love to have you here, Falcon. You just elevate. You just elevate. Hey, Hells Boy stopping in. What's up, bud? Happy Monday. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well here. Hells Boy saying, get good. There is a lot to that, too. Cheers, all. Although I will say, if the game gets to a point where they can adequately program the bots to fight competitively and wisely and cleverly, as opposed to just tacking on node after node after node after node with like a 500% attack boost here, 400% health boost there, like that's the only way they can make it challenging. If the bot actually gets to a level where it can play like well, oh, I would be so happy. I would be so happy to have, like, a clever opponent to go up against. I don't know if that's going to happen because I think that's kind of antithetical to the game here. Where I mean, it's a button masher, right? It's a glorified button masher. A lot of strategy, heck of a lot of strategy, but it's a button masher. But still would love to see it. Not gonna lie. How to not get stand-up intercepted by the AI. Get good. This public service announcement brought to you by Low Quality Baits. Words of wisdom. Words of wisdom. Well, I will say this for Sentinel, right? Because again, assuming that they run with the nanite bit, and assuming that they make it a good version of Punisher 99, right? Where either the nanites are constantly recharging at a reasonable pace, right? But you know, you can spend like 25 nanites to boost your special one. You can spend 50 nanites to boost your special 2, or 100 nanites to boost your special 3, say, right? Where like either you heavy charge for a little bit, and that's heavy charge before throwing a special, and that's how you activate the nanite boost, or I don't know, dex back and hold block for like 2 seconds, and that's how you activate nanites in your next special attack, something like that. That could plausibly work. Plus, not only plausibly work, but I also think that would be a successful implementation of that rotation, you know? Like, you would still have the nanites, you could still control if you use them, if you don't want to use them, with modern sort of gameplay techniques, right? That heavy charge stemming from the Storm Pyramid X, the hold block heavy charge for, well, basically just about everybody. Everybody with an interesting kit, but that's one way that could work. That could get boosted just a little bit. Punchy Dexy. Hey, Donut Cop stopping in saying, yo, what's up, Donut Cop? Happy Monday, bud. Hope you're doing well. How's everything? How was the weekend? See, that was really freaky. Hellsboy bringing up dropped inputs. It was really freaky because at first I was like, am I just not doing this right? Am I not, did I mess up? First time I was like, oh, that's definitely user error. Definitely, I messed up. Second time I was like, wait a minute. Third time I was like, all right, I get it. It's always something, isn't it? Which in most normal gameplay is annoying, but it's whatever, right? At this point, it's whatever. But if you are in Alliance War, especially if it's a tense Alliance War, or if you're low on potions in an Alliance quest event, or in a really long fight either, those dropped inputs are going to hurt. Alright, let's do that. Yeah. Let's do that. Going up against the 6 stars already. Donut Cop doing well. Glad to hear, bud. Glad to hear. Grind the Falcon Arena for that 5%. Nice. With the super low cutoff there, Donut Cop, are you going to be would you be down to push a little bit further to try and get the featured champ, or would you rather just stick with the 5,000 5-star shards you get from 1 to 5? Because that has been an interesting discussion and point of view that I've heard from some people. It's like back at like the old days, right, where you go for the featured champ, but then like the 1 to 5% or 1 to 10%, whatever it was at the time, was the sub-featured champ. And specifically for the when Doctor Strange was the sub-featured, everybody wanted Doctor Strange. Nobody wanted the featured champ, right? So wound up pushing for the second milestone instead of the top milestone. Only reason I bring that up is because that's really similar sounding to what's going on nowadays, right? Where it's like you could get the featured champ, but those 5,000 5-star shards are pretty nice too, especially if you're going for somebody in the dual class or otherwise. Alright, come on, Thor. Come on, Jane. So, show of hands here. Who calls this character Thor, and who calls this character Jane? Because I know for a while, Caban was trying to get us all to call her Thor. I'm not going to get into any of the politics behind any of that, because there's a heap ton of politics. I don't have any problem calling her Thor. It's just that there was a Thor in game already that we called Thor. So that's why I call her Jane. But now that we're at the point in the game where there's 3 or 4 iterations of a character with the same name, I don't know, I'm kind of like shifting over a little bit, because I'm like, well, that's kind of dumb. Still on the Jane bandwagon, though. It just keeps things simple, you know? It just keeps things simple. Let's do this, shall we? Because like by the same token, it isn't insulting and it isn't knocking Captain America Infinity War that we call him Beardo, right? Like, it's a bit reductive, but nobody means any ill will by it. It's just an easy shorthand to know who you're talking about when there's like 2 other Captain Americas in game. Bait recorded a solo of Abyss Infinity Man with Torch and having evidence of him literally breaking my block as I was holding it. Ouch. Held block to bait a dash so I can reparry him, but he just breaks right through. Sounds like shenanigans to me. I believe it. I 100% believe it. It just sounds like shenanigans. Hey, what's up, Fred? You know what? That's actually not a bad idea for a video for me to put out at some point. It's just like the 2020 naming nomenclature that we have for all of the duplicate champs out there. Because I will say this too, like when Red Guardian was first added, right? My shorthand for him was just Guardian, but then like a few weeks later they're like, here's actual Guardian. Now I'm like, well, crap, now I gotta come out with a new name for him. So I'm not gonna lie, a lot of my shorthand is very Dr. Seuss-esque. So Red Guardian for me is Redbeard. Captain America Infinity War now is Bluebeard. Just like there's red goblin and green goblin. Everything's color coded now. Come on, dude. Dude keeps going friggin' unblockable. Very annoying. That and he's got willpower cranked up to a T. Right, unblockable. Well, I suppose this match doesn't really matter, right? Seeing as how I've won the others. Come on. Doink. Get the heals in. Come on. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Come on, Nick. Come on, Nick. Son of a mother, man. Of course, you... God dang it. There we go. Good lord. That took entirely way too long. Dunk up. I already got Falcon. Haven't decided if I'm going to go or push for the dupe or not. Now's the time to do it. Now is the time to do it. The cutoff has never been lower. Plus, he's just right there for the taking, too. So if you ever thought you might want the dupe, now is the easiest time to get it outside of a Awakening Stone later on. Because, I mean, like, what's the alternative, right? Just waiting for a dupe out of a dual class, maybe? If you got the chance, go for it. If not, obviously, you know, no worries, but... My 2 cents. So is it Roblin and Goblin, like a little stutter? Either that or just GG. GG, dude. I know that's bad, but after one my... Yeah, that's right, Falcon. That's... Yeah. How are you doing with that, by the by? I know we haven't talked about it in a good while, but how are you doing? I asked that honestly and earnestly. How are you doing? Because I was pretty hairy there for a while. Text that. Come on. Get out of here. Get out of here, Potato Head. Boink. There we go. These are the fun champs. These are the fun champs. This one should be easy, though. I love Wasp. Such a good champion to play as. But good lord, she cannot take a hit. You get hit by her, you're done. But can't take a hit. Do that, do that, do that. Boink. Get clipped. That's wonderful. A little punchy punchy. A little dexy dexy. A little laser laser. Wait. So, we are approximately a week away, my guess, a week away from finding out the kit for Spider-Ham and for presumably Scarlet Witch, right? Assuming that Scarlet Witch is going to be a Mystic Champion, assuming that Spider-Ham winds up staying a Science Champion, like the leak, right? Do you think that Scarlet Witch is going to be a bona fide, brand new, top to bottom, different kind of character? Or do you think that it's going to be like a copy-paste sort of mirror image? Sort of like how Sorcerer Supreme is a evolution of Symbiote Supreme and Doctor Strange. Hey, what's up, Tom Higgins? How much did Falcon go for first round? Somewhere between 25 and 28 million. Give or take. There wasn't a really super close cutoff for that. 23 million was rank 430 something. And then rank 61 was like 35 mil. So somewhere in there. Somewhere in there. It is what it is now. Get some memory problems, some behavioral problems too, but just kind of made peace with it and focused on what I can do, and yeah. But Falcon, I'm really glad. I'm really thankful to hear that you found a peace with it, and that, you know, on this time later you're doing well too. I'm really glad to hear. I'm really glad to hear, bud. And Falcon still with the jokes too, so that's a win-win for everybody. Sent the clip of Infinity Man breaking my block to your Discord. Check it out whenever you get the time. Yeah, will do. Yeah, absolutely will do. Thanks, Bait. Speaking of which, now is a wonderful time for shameless plug number 1, which is join the Discord, everybody. Got a link down in the description to the Rob Von server, which is the official Discord of the Rob vonShoe channel. If you have questions, comments, concerns about champs to rank up, champs to take on specific paths, or nodes to counter, it's a great place to ask. If you got crystal openings you want to brag about or sulk about, feel free to do that there as well. And just as importantly, if not most importantly, if you got art or memes, I just eat that stuff up. I absolutely just eat that stuff up. So all that stuff can be had and more at the Rob Von server. They'll do a whole new thing for Switch 2020. The design team seems to be pushing a lot of new stuff. I hope so. I really hope so. Because as much as I like OG Scarlet Witch's kit, it is in such desperate need of a 2020 overhaul that I think that could be a lot of fun. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Really fingers crossed. And I back up that argument twofold, because they came out with Diaper Man this year, right? And OG Diaper Man's main kit was that he went unstoppable and unblockable after his specials, right? Now, of course, they added a bunch of extra bells and whistles on top of that for the 6-star release here for the Act 6 prize, but they kept the core design pretty much there, just made it a lot better. Same's true for Sorcerer Supreme, who, even though she has a different skin than Doctor Strange Marvel now, effectively had the exact same kit. Same idea, same kit. So, here's to hoping. They wound up doing the new Switch well. Google Docs has the cutoff at 31 mil for first round. Well, that'd be really interesting if I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it, Don Cobb. I don't doubt it. I'm just saying I'm really interested. That's interesting to me because that just means that there was a variance of about 200 places in between 31 mil and 35 mil. So I think, and by the sound of it, it's like everybody kind of figured the cutoff was going to be 30 mil, and then if they wanted it, they pushed over 30 mil. If not, they didn't. But figures like that are just so interesting, and the psychology behind it. My 5-star Falcon took out annoying Modok fairly easily in Arena the other day. Nice champ. Yeah, nice champ, nice rework too. Looking forward to all the other reworks that they got coming out mid next year too. Seeing as they're cranking up the schedule to 4 reworks a month instead of just 2 potentially. That was actually a nicely sizable power drain. But just, I suppose I never realized that Gilly's power drain was indicative on how full the opponent's power meter was, as opposed to just a blanket percentage. Interesting. You choose what affects you. Sage advice, tough to practice though. Amen to that. If you can wrap your mind around that sort of mentality, you're going to be unstoppable. But good lord, there's always something that just winds up getting under your skin, or just really digs in. Speaking from personal experience. If you made a top 10, who's your list for reworks? Well, Daredevil Netflix is already off the list. He would have been top 1 just because I'm super partial to the character. But he's off the list now. Reworks, I would put in no particular order. Howard, Iron Patriot, Karnak, Simbi Spidey, a lot of Cosmics to be honest. I'll just put most of the Cosmics as a single thing right there. Oh, let's take a who's who look here. Super Iron Man, but I already said that. He's in the blanket cosmic pool. Iron Fist is definitely up there. Both Iron Fists. Simbi Spidey, blanket cosmic. Diablo for sure. And Champion. Champion could be such an easy rework though. Like he could be such an easy rework if they just wound up modifying some of his Champion of the Universe champs to like champs that came out, I don't know. I won't even be picky and say this year. Let's like say in the last 2.5 years, right? So basically the who's who of who's relevant today. You put any of those in his kit for the like champs he just absolutely can decimate and blow out of the water with added abilities, he'd be a really solid champ. But I mean, obviously tweak his numbers a little bit too. And then I would say Red Skull. Because Red Skull is one of those champions, and Civil Warrior, that both of them together, I just desperately wish would be good. Because they have such good bones for utility options. It's just that even with the synergies they have, their damage numbers just are not there. So if you boost their damage a little bit, a lot of it, maybe add an extra bell or whistle just for kicks in good measure, they could be so good. Red Skull especially. Like, he has such a high skill cap to be able to play effectively, but you just aren't rewarded for that high skill. Reaper stopping in and saying, "What up, Shoe? Hope you're doing well today, brother." Much appreciated, Reaper. I am. Today's a really good day. It's a really good day. I'm in high spirits. I'm looking forward to the rest of the week. I got more than 4 hours of sleep last night, so that immediately automatically puts me in a pretty good mood. And I'm ready to roll. How are you? I do kind of hope, though, that Iron Fist winds up getting lumped together with the Daredevil Netflix rework, right? Like, Daredevil Netflix winds up having an amazing Defenders synergy that just gives so much love and attention to Luke Cage, to Iron Fist, right? To give some more love to She-Hulk, sure. Punisher, Kingpin, right? And that's just for like the Netflix flavor Marvel champs, right? Not even just like the comic Defenders. But have him be like the Reed Richards of a new synergy family. He would just be so... again, that's me just projecting, wanting him to be like as good of a champion as I put him on the pedestal for, but I don't know, we'll see. We're going to have to wait another week and change. Fingers crossed. Karnak with the gas machine special one. Yeah. Which is so sad. I remember when Karnak used to be so cool. When he first came out, Karnak was so cool. For those of you who are newer to the game within the last few years, when Karnak came out originally and he had such an easily accessible True Strike, plus the synergy with Medusa, holy cow, that just blew the game wide open. And then, you know, the game kept moving on and he stayed where he was at, and that was that. Alright, so that is crash number 1 for the evening at the 53-minute mark, almost exactly. So that's about 8 minutes above average, because on average the games have been crashing every 45 minutes here for the last few weeks. So, to you guys, that actually brings up a really fun point. Let's play a game. Let's play a fun game just for kicks, right? So we're at the 53-minute marker right now, and it crashes about every 45 minutes. So, what time do you think the next crash is going to happen at? Type your guesses in the chat box over there, or wherever it is on your browser or device. And then let's see who gets to be closest. So, it crashed again at 53 minutes. I'm going to guess myself that it will crash again a second time. About at the hour, I want to say an hour and a half even. Hour and a half even, that's when the next crash is going to be. So put your guesses in there, guys, and we'll see who is lucky enough to get close. It's a game I'm really hoping that we don't get to play after the next patch, the next update, but it's a joke at this point. It's a joke at this point. It really is 45 minutes on average, exactly. Sometimes it crashes at the 40-minute mark. Sometimes it crashes at the 15-minute mark, you know. But it's pretty ridiculous. I'm looking forward to the Daredevil Netflix buff. Imagine longer armor breaks, and each armor break gives them increased attack, say 10%. 20% increase per armor break would be amazing. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You could do so many things with that. I think, I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to still continue to call him Daredevil Netflix. Just talking, oh, you know, out loud. Like, I know he's getting renamed to The Devil of Hell's Kitchen as, like, his official full name, but nah. Netflix DD is... Yeah, I think that's going to stick. I hope that's going to stick. But we'll see, because, again, like I was eventually getting at, if they wind up keeping up, like, his kit similar to his abilities in the show, or if they start to branch out into the comics a little bit more, I think that would be pretty interesting, a lot of fun, too. See where that winds up going. Boink. Boink. There we go. Awesome. She-Hulk Legal Eagle synergy. That's fun. Alright. Cool. Hey, Ankit stopping in, saying, "What's up?" What's up, Ankit? Good to see you, bud. Happy Monday. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the festivities. And Ankit, I'm putting you on the spot. Everybody else in chat, too, of course. But you on the spot since you are the newest person to join and say, hey. I posed a question to all you guys over here. What would your ideal Omega Sentinel look like? Just because there's been plenty of gnashing of teeth over Hercules and Omega Sentinel both. I've got my personal pick of the two. I do hope you guys vote Hercules as well. But if Omega Sentinel does wind up getting the vote, what would you like her to do? Just call him Charlie. I like it. I like it, PP. I don't think that guy's... I think that guy's taken a well-deserved step back from filmography since Daredevil wrapped up. At least according to his IMDb page. I'm just curious. Krish stopping in and saying, howdy powdy. Well, powdy howdy back at you, bud. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Bait is firmly in the Omega Sentinel camp. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And I'm not going to lie, guys. I am a big proponent of Hercules being added to the game. However, even more important to me than that is that whoever winds up winning is fun to play and has purpose. So whoever winds up winning, so long as they're fun to play and has purpose, I'm all for. So I just will be a little bit cooler that it's Hercules of the two. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Ankit. Nothing wrong with that. Well, certainly the I would concede that the most vocal proponents for their character certainly are the Omega Sentinel crowd. But you know, we'll have to wind up seeing after the votes are cast and all that where the cards fall. I just want, again, whoever it is, to be fun. I don't want another boring champ. I don't want another Airwalker, and I don't want another Punisher 99. You know, no thanks. How much of a fail would that be, though? That would be such a disappointing fail. But I believe in him. I believe in him. So when they buff Diablo, he will be renamed Poppy, purple, alcoholic, poison, and jester. It's got a familiar ring to it. I think that could work, PP. I think that could definitely work. We need more great tech champs. Plus, I'm pretty sure Guardian was the only tech released in 2020. There's been more than 5 new Cosmics this year. Yes, Bait, you are correct. To counter that, I would counter that 2021, early 2021 is going to be extremely tech heavy. And that's just my hunch. I don't have any concrete details confirming any of that, but that's just my hunch. And the reason for that being my hunch is that Kabam has always, like whenever Kabam gives, that they always take away in the other hand. And that sounds really negative, but look at it this way, right? So Corvus got introduced into the game and completely shook up the meta and broke everything, right? Then all of a sudden they come out with a bunch of champions that either are crit resistant, are just completely immune to guaranteed crits, and just ignore all of Corvus' stuff. And nerf the character. Quake is completely OP, and then they introduce a bunch of champs with True Strike, right? So 2020 has been extremely mutant heavy with no way to counter said mutants. That's why I'm thinking that early 2021 is going to be really tech heavy as a way to counter all the mutants that they buffed the year previous. So I'm thinking that next year is going to be a really good year for tech. Come on, game. There we go. Thank you. And yes, I will also concede that there were a bunch of tech or cosmic champions released this year, but 2 of them were Terrax and Airwalker. So, I mean, yes, they're cosmic champs, but I don't think anybody is excited about them. Whether or not you rank him up, I don't think anyone's excited about him. Yeah, Cosmic Ghost Rider, and he's broken. He is broken. But everybody else is kind of like, yeah, I guess. We could call Diablo Big Gulp. Not only just because he drinks, obviously, but if you guys... I'm sure you guys have, but if you listen closely to the FX after he throws a special, there's this big, like, gulping, gulping sound effect. Like, dang, dude, that guy's down in that potion. I had like a Kevin Sorbo's Hercules. You know, if it's like a morph champ or something like that, where like you start off with one skin and then you hold back and then it's a different skin. It's like the Rock Hercules. You hold back again and then it's the Schwarzenegger Hercules. That would be so fun. So silly, but so fun. Boink. Tech and skill are both in need of top tier champs. Tech more so, I'd say. But yes. Because like here's the other thing though too. So like there's a lot of duds in the tech class, right? No one's going to be rank 3ing Rocket. No one's going to be rank 3ing Silver Warrior or Yondu, right? But like out of the list here, here's a few champs that, you know, I would take to rank 3. You know, Gilly's one of them, Guardian's another, Warlock's a third. New champs, right? Darkhawk and Sentinel, I would. Ghost, I would. Hulkbuster, you could. And then if Stealthy ever made his way as a 6-star, he would be an option to rank 3 as well. So I mean that's like a good solid, you know, 6 champs out of this pool, you know, that are rank 3 worthy. Whereas Cosmic, on the other hand, Silver Surfer, the only reason you'd rank 3 him is for prestige. right? Maybe Vision. Maybe Venom the Duck. Not really. Corvus, yes. Cosmic Ghost Rider, yes. Venom, maybe. Hyperion isn't a 6-star. Sparkles, yes. Medusa is not a 6-star. So that's, what, 4 out of all of these champs, most of them being memes? Or borderline memes? I don't know. Again, that's a lot of words coming out of my mouth. But again, I only care about, the only thing I care about is the champion being fun. Like, you could just throw up like 5 different champions named Spider-Man back to back to back to back, and so long as those 5 different champions feel different to play and do different things in interesting ways, I would be okay with it. That's just me. A movie, MCU Loki, that could be fun, especially with the show coming out, right? Billy, what's up, Billy? All those champs that was voted on will all come next year, but whoever was voted will come first. I would really like that if that was true, because you know, as much as I'm talking up Hercules right now, I would take Okoye in a heartbeat. She still is and will continue to be my top choice out of everybody. Hands down. Handily. Terrax, Airwalker, Nova. Yeah, not exactly the year of top tier cosmics. But there were a lot, yes. So if... Yes, there were. So if... The point I will concede is that, yes, a lot of your tech rank up supplies are in overflow and or expiring because there is a lack of characters to use them on. I will definitely give you that. I will definitely give you that. Oh, I said stealth Sparky. Yeah, thanks, Krish. Sparky. What? Way too many spider folk. King Groot rank 3. You know, if you got King Groot to rank 3 and you put him on a smart node in Alliance War, people would have a really bad time. People would have a really bad time. Because that dude could run out the clock. Especially if they had kept it at the 3-minute timers, you would definitely run out the clock. How about a Dark Hyperion? I'm not as familiar with Hyperion in the comics as I would like to be. But if they wanted to tie it in with the game, there's like the Nameless Hyperion. Having a playable Nameless champion, I think, could be a lot of fun. Honestly, really, that's the champion I want to see most as like the next either It character or like Chase variant character or whatever, right? Is to have the first permanent playable Omniclass champion again, right? Like, it's been years since we had My Little Symbiote, but everybody had that champion and everybody had the advantage, the class advantage, right? And then they got taken away, but still, like, let's have that again. Why not? Hey, PC stopping in saying, finally, Champs come back to Rob vonShoe stream. What's up, PC? Good to see you, bud. How's everything? How's Monday finding you? Dark mode again, I see. You know? Uh-oh. Keeping it simple. I had emerged temporarily into the daylight. for the daytime stream. I crawled out from under my rock. But now that it's nighttime, I can come back out again with a little bit more confidence. I want to see Spider Pig from The Simpsons, not Spider Ham. Harry Plopper caused the dome in the movie. I forgot about that. I forgot, did they wind up coming out with the second animated Simpsons movie? Did that happen, or is that still forthcoming? I don't remember. I remember that they were talking about it. I just forgot if it actually happened. How about a Dark Hyperion, right? I'm sitting on 2 5-star tech 4-5s and nobody to use them on. Bam, please make Omega Sentinel good, and then give me one. See, that's the kicker, though, too. Hey, congrats on voting for this champion and pushing them over the edge into getting the top spot. Now, pulling one out of crystals, you know. Lefty stopping in with the hashtag Lefty Knox raid. What's up, Lefty? Good to see you, bud. Happy Monday. What's new? What's the latest? How's the grind going? Saw you were streaming a little bit earlier. Didn't take the chance to stop in and say hey, so I'm sorry about that. But how'd it go? And Hefe stopping in and saying, "What's up, Rob?" Well, what up, Hefe? Happy Monday. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hyperion destroyed his planet just because they didn't listen to him. Sounds like he's got some personal issues to work through. Should add some DC characters as well. Give it time. As soon as Disney acquires DC from Warner Bros., I'm sure something like that might wind up happening. How crazy would that be? Alright, so let's get into some of the 6-stars now. Enough talk. We're at 21 wins. It's time to dive in and get to some of the crazy stuff. So, for everybody stopping in, I pose the question to you guys. What would your ideal Omega Sentinel look like? Sounds like the biggest bit about her kit are the nanodes or nanites, whatever they're called, and how they affect her weapons, assuming those are the special attacks that she gets. So how would you like to see her play out? And then Hyperion tried to dictate Earth, so Iron Man, I believe, killed him. Well, that's... So effectively, he's like Injustice Superman, kind of. Where he's just got some really solid issues he needs to work through. And not nearly the happy-go-lucky Howard the Duck buddy that the game likes to frame him as. Sentinel's body with Omega Red's hair. Or with head. Yeah. Krish, just for kicks, check out the thumbnail for the video I made endorsing Hercules. Just like that. That's the champion. Come on, dude. Boink. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, but far worse. Interesting. Well, Well, then I'm much more intrigued, Billy, because I always thought he was just like Marvel's knockoff of Superman, but giving him a little bit more of a unique angle, I think, is a lot more fun. Do you think she'll have double immunity? 100%, yeah. You know what would make Omega Sentinel really interesting is if she has all the properties of a robot, but she doesn't hashtag robot. So finally, she'd be the one, like, quote-unquote robot champ that can handle all of those ridiculous robot immunity nodes. You know, like what cut wires or whatever, where if the attacker is a robot, they get a crazy shock debuff instead of poison or bleed or whatever. Like, anytime there's a path with just mutants on there and it's like the robot's time to shine, there's always an anti-robot node on there just because. Like, it'd be really cool if she was like the first robot champion that could counter that. Boink. I think that alone would get my vote just for being interesting, you know? I don't think Omega Sentinel will be immune to anything, but rather resistant to everything in some way using the nanites. At least I hope. See, that's the thing. I wish that they would have fleshed out their kits just a little bit more. Because as it stands right now, the only thing that they gave us to like go off of to get excited with is extremely vague. You know, it's extremely vague. Like, I'm sure it probably hasn't been completely thought through on their end. I just... You know, just like a little bit something more, like what's the hook? Hey, you've got nanites that affect your weaponry and your damage output. Cool. What does that mean? Or I suppose that's like maybe like a underlying reason why I like Hercules a little bit more, because I can imagine how the champion would wind up playing just based off of what they said a bit better than Omega Sentinel's write-up. But, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Would be cool if she was immune to Magneto. That's what I'm saying. If she was, like, the first non-robot robot. Like, if she had all the properties of being a robot, but none of the restrictions. I would flip for that. Punch, and biff, and pew pew. Stop it, dude. Stop it. Stop it, Sparkles. I don't appreciate this. I prefer resistance to debuffs rather than full immunity. Yeah, especially if, again, if they aren't a robot, because if they aren't a robot, then willpower winds up healing them from those debuffs. Watch, they're like another Terrax or Airwalker. Yeah. Oh yeah. The possibility for that is very real. It is very real. Do you think it for 1 month as appropriation to comics if the animations were all comic book like? Well, I will say this. It would be really cool if they wound up reworking Spider Miles to be the Spider-Verse Miles, right? So they animate him on threes like they did in the movie. They, you know, give him the... if they don't give him the full hoodie and Jordans and shorts and whatnot, at least the Spider-Verse emblem on his suit, that could be a lot of fun. Milk stopping in and saying, hi, gotta go, so bye. Take care, Milk. if that's what they wind up doing, and at the same time, if they also recostume Spider-Gwen to be the Spider-Verse Spider-Gwen, that would be wonderful. All they would have to do for Spider-Gwen is to just give her ballet shoes, just the extra straps up the legs a little bit. Everything else is the same. Just give her those neon blue straps up her shins, and that's it. There you go. Boom. Instant Spider-Verse Spider-Gwen. Or is she still Spider-Gwen in game? They haven't renamed her Ghost Spider yet, have they? Even though I guess that's her official comic name now. What would the December events look like? I mean, the EQ side events and maybe the New Year calendar? I don't know, but I'm actually pleasantly concerned, but also secretly kind of sweating December's event. Because there's the monthly quest. I'm sure there's going to be a side event. There's going to be Act 7, Book 2. There might be Variant 6. There's going to be the gifting event. There's going to be 2 new champions. There's going to be the Daredevil rework. And Lord knows what else. And any anniversary events they do, right? Because the game anniversary is next month. I'm not ashamed to say I cried when Undertaker said goodbye. I understand that was pretty bittersweet. Heck of a career, though. Heck of a career. Now, do you think Undertaker is stepping away completely from wrestling, or if he's going to have, he's just stepping out of the ring, but he's still going to have a presence everywhere else? Hercules equals Airwalker. 0.5. Airwalker and a half. God, I hope not. I hope not. Time Twin, what's up, bud? When you get some free time, can you fight a Professor X duel using someone other than a God tier champ? Sure. I really don't know who to use for him in AQ. Okay. I will do that after this round here. How about that? I can use anybody, but if you want to see me use somebody specific, like somebody who you would use, yeah, just hit that in the comments box, and we'll use them. That's interesting. I would love to see Gwenom. I'm surprised they haven't had more symbiote champs. There's a huge push in at least the toy side of the business with symbiotes right now, right? You had a symbiote Cap, you had Gwenom, you had a Spider Morales. Toy-wise, you finally had the Venom movie stuff coming out. Carnage, of course, because always Carnage. Toxin, Phage, bunch of them. Haven't really seen that in game though. Get out of here. There we go. Beautiful. We have a second Spider-Verse film coming in 2021. Yes. I'm not sure if it's 2021 or 22, but the next one is well in development right now. Any idea what the gift for the holidays is going to be? I'm going to guess it's either going to be a generic 5-star awakening or random class 6-star awakening, depending on your progression, and hopefully a rank down ticket. That's my guess. There'll be so much content you miss Christmas. Well, yeah. Gifting will return. It will return in some capacity. I'm convinced it will come back in some capacity. Whether or not you're actually sending stuff to people, I don't know. I would be perfectly happy if there was like a solo event where you can just buy the gifting crystals from the store and kind of gift them to yourself, but you still get all the loot that's inside, and that's how you keep track of it. think that could be pretty interesting. Last year they gave out a 5-star generic to CAF players, maybe a 6-star AG for Thronebreakers, or is that too hopeful? I don't think so. If it's random, I don't think that's too far of a stretch. Undertaker would make a great trainer or manager. Oh yeah, such a wealth of knowledge and experience. LFA wants me to use Iron Patriot against Professor X. Okay. Okay, so let's look up Professor X. So this is a 6-star rank 3 Professor X. I'm going to use a 5-star rank 2 Iron Patriot and see how that goes. So he does his mind games nonsense, right? So starting off, you have 8 seconds given by the timer at the top to punch away at him, right? And then you get clipped by that. And then after that timer goes, then anytime you hit him, that's when you get the falter, right? So all you got to do, it's a lot like Invisible Woman. You just have to tap him once and it deactivates. Just be mindful that you have falter, right? So you're going to miss. So if he's charging up like that, uh-oh. All right, so let's not get tapped by the unblockable attack. So if you go in and run in and hit into him when he's charging and he doesn't have a way to retaliate, that would be a great way to proc the falter and get the falter off. Or at the same time, if you can stun him, hit him, back off, let the falter wear off, and then it resets with like a 20-second timer, right, until the next falter applies. Also be mindful that much like Domino, the first hit that he has is energy and projectile based. So it's really difficult to get a parry on the first hit. So you will need to learn how to reparry if you don't already. Dorky Dave's got a wonderful video on reparrying, what it is, how you do it, all that jazz. Do invite you to check that out if you haven't already. But that's the gist of Professor X, right? He gets an annoying phase based on the overall amount of mind control charges he gets, which is that purple number there in the corner. If that gets to 100, then he kind of goes into like a Weapon X sort of like overcharge mode, basically. Where you can't gain any power and you can't use specials. That's probably it for me. Yeah. Anyway, you get the idea. I'm looking at icons and talking at the same time, but you get the idea, right? Billy says, do a 3-star X-23 takedown of Realm Winter Soldier. Takes 1,200 hits. You know, I mean, if I had another hour or so to stream or play, then maybe, but... Excuse me. Exactly, Bait. Gifting is an extremely... it's certainly within their financial interest to have a gifting event. Yeah, you got it, Falcon. You got it. Gift to myself, of course. Can we make Professor X a horseman? Yes, you can. You can't make Apocalypse a horseman, though. Would Archangel mow him down in Alliance Quest? Yes, so long as you play around the Falter, and so long as you play around his mind, the projectile medium attack, right? So you still got to reparry. You still got to mind the Falter. But outside of that, once you get those debuffs on him, he's going to absolutely melt. Or if you have a champ that can parry projectile attacks, right? So Guardian can do that. Proxima Midnight can do that. So then you don't even need to worry about it in the first place. Billy with the joke saying that Mace Windu is still around in Mandalorian. Wouldn't that be something? Like getting his arm chopped off and thrown out of a window after being electrocuted wasn't enough. Like, nah, dude, I'm Sam Jackson. He just summons the Avengers and goes ham on Palpatine. The Palpatine clone from the last Star Wars movie. Come on. There we go. Beautiful. Hey, grats, Falcon. Grats on hitting the 24,000 units, bud. I'd like to gift my second account gold and ISO. And there you go. Krish, no. No, I'm not. Casual, though. I know some people who made alts for the summer appreciation calendar just to get all those units so they can gift themselves if gifting comes back. That sounds like a lot of work for a maybe. If Kabam does gifting, they better well lock the alliance so people can't do alliance dumps. Yeah. Isn't the child Master Baby Yoda, though? Getting confused with the timelines, if so. They have not determined that yet. They don't. So we don't know if it's a completely different, like, little baby alien of the same, like the same species or whatever. We don't know if it's a clone of Yoda or Yaddle or somebody else, or if it's like a robot, like a very well elaborate robot. I don't know. They haven't said, they haven't hinted at it yet, so it's not a spoiler for anybody who hasn't seen the season 2. There's nobody knows anything. It's just an adorable marketing ploy right now, is all. Timeline-wise, everything in Mandalorian takes place 5 years after Return of the Jedi. Boink. Come on. Thank you. Boink. Billy, that is something they have not explained in the show yet. So that has not been explained in Disney canon yet. But in the old expanded universe, the story was that Boba Fett survived that encounter and then climbed out of the Sarlacc. So whether or not that's how it happened in the new Disney canon, or or what, they haven't said yet. So that's either going to be explained later on this season, or potentially a spin-off show. As long as they don't put a stupid alliance rank reward, everything should be fine. Just solo milestones. I hope so. I really hope so. That way you're just competing against yourself. Wasn't it last year, though, that they had 2? Like, whoever had the highest solo milestone got a huge prize, and then whoever had the highest alliance number got a second prize. Something like that. Sounds familiar. Sweet, just popped 10 uncollected arena crystals for 450 units. Falcon, that is amazingly good luck. That is not me being facetious. That's not me being telling a joke. I opened 500,000 arena, uncollected arena crystals the other day. 500,000, and I got 300 units. So be happy with your 450 out of 300, but that's very good luck. Is appreciation calendar going to happen this year? I hope so. I like the appreciation calendar. He is still Master Baby Yoda. I like it. Turkey Day is so close now. I can almost taste it. Me too. I'm looking forward to the fixins. It's gonna be such nice, like, comfort food. You know, at this point, just yum, 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 yum. Am I gonna take a day off that day? Yes. Yep. I will not be doing anything Thursday. Friday I'll be around 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time as everything drops. I don't know if I'm going to be doing something live because the YouTube airwaves are going to be saturated with the Setons and Legacies and BGs doing live streams. But I will be posting content galore that day. So. Boink. It's a Yoda reincarnation. Wouldn't that be something? Like that's the next iteration of Force Ghosts or something? It took 5 years for Boba Fett to eat the Sarlacc. He was just really hungry for some like prime sushi or something, right? All that calamari with the tentacle monster. Glance this storm. I love Guardian. Makes up for the 14 I opened the other day for 0. Yep. Guys, by the way, if you're saving up battle chips right now, I think we're all kind of SOL. Because I've opened up 1 million, and I've gotten a few hundred units out of 1 million, when it should be like 3,000. So, tinfoil theory, conspiracy theory, is that the drop rates have absolutely been tanked. I think they should do, like, the best alliance will get the worst reward so that others can also get better. Yeah, yeah, whoever should be first shall be last, right? Go New Testament on them. $300 though from 500,000. That's really bad. It is far and away the worst I've ever seen. Anywhere. It was embarrassing. What if you saved your Cyber Weekend to the second day to avoid the horde? Just an idea. Maybe. See, I would be down for that. I gotta check my schedule, which makes me sound really pretentious, but I do very much enjoy my family time too. So we'll see. We'll see. I know, who is it? I think Swagger50. Swag's gonna be doing stuff Cyber Monday proper. John support I pay not. To Dagobah I must go. I like that. I really like that. Yoda's just a deadbeat dad. Well, that just kind of reframes the character, doesn't it? There we go. Awesome, Krish. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. What if you loved watching the 4th of July and Cyber Monday madness by all the MCOC YouTubers? It's our version of Christmas. It is. It is. And people go nuts. Absolutely nuts. I'm at 4,200 units so far. I'm tempted to buy some calves, but then again, yeah. Don't. Calves are not worth it. Odin is the final boss of 746. Hey man, as long as Odin's a fun boss to fight, I'm okay with that. Let's do that. So here's what I was trying to tell myself if I'm tempted to get a cav. Right? Oh, there we go, guys. All right, so there's crash number 2. It is at the hour 42 mark, so I was off by 12 minutes. Who said what? Who said what? See, this is how we make the game fun. We make fun of the bugs. Where is that at? I'm just scrolling back up through chat. Where was it? I missed it. It's like that there aren't timestamps on this. Okay, so ManFalcon said 138, Bait said 125, Tom said 45 minutes to the nose, which would have been 135. So, yeah, Falcon wins. Falcon was the closest. Awesome. I'll post that. I'm going to pin that so that all the world may know. Falcon wins. Stunspore stopping in saying, yo, what up, Stunspore? How's it going, bud? Hey, I'm serious though. Sunspore, hit me up on Discord about running incursions later, right? Got a link to the Discord to reach me in the description of the video here. So I am down. I'm down when you're down. But yeah, just hit me up, yeah? Chris says, how about an arena crystal opening now? Alright, I'll open up one. Why not? You gonna do Cyber Monday? Yes. Probably. Probably. I need to see what there is. What would I like from it? I would like Sigstones, that would be nice. I would like Nexus. That's what I'm most interested in right now. If there is a tier 5 CC selector, that'd be wonderful. If there's a 6-star, a generic 6-star awakening, that would be wonderful, or a selector 6-star awakening. Because I want to freaking wake up my Captain Marvel movie finally. That's me throwing my baby temper tantrum right there. I want to freaking awaken 6-star sparkles finally. That's what I'm hoping for. Everything else would be nice. Nexus would be nice, all that jazz. Give me my 6-star sparkles. That's what I'm after. Billy says, how was your weekend, Rob? Weekend was really good. It flew by. It definitely flew by. And it was super busy, because that's just how I am. I always like to try and cram in like 36 hours worth of stuff into a 24-hour span. And that always bites me in the butt, but that's just how I'm wired. How's yours? You know, there really isn't anything left to buy in Fix-It's craptastic goods store. I got 13 fights to get to 1.5 mil in tomorrow. There you go. I'm sitting at 1.3 mil currently, and I also am waiting till tomorrow to get to the rest of it. So I haven't gotten anything in the store yet. I haven't gotten any of those milestones either, but I'm going to be hoarding and wailing out for the mutant selector tier 4 CC, because I need as much of that as I can possibly get my hands on. My Wolverine, 5-star Wolverine, is asking for a rank up, so. Falcon says, I like to say thanks or brag, but it kind of seems inappropriate. Nah, we're having fun with it. Be proud. Be proud. Good, Billy. Glad to hear. Really glad to hear. Yeah, awesome. Awesome. Looking forward to it, Sunspore. An uncollected one? No, not a chance. Not a chance. I'll open up a regular one. A basic one. But I'm not opening up any more of those uncollected. Are you kidding me? I'm sorry, but no, I'm so horribly jaded on those now. Opening up a 500,000 freaking battle chips to get 300 bloody units? No. Not even. 225. Not even enough for a full crystal. Nah. Sorry. I'm pretty sure there will be a 6-star awakening. There was a 6-star awakening for the 4th of July. As like the final stretch. So you know there's 1,000, 3,000, 10,000. Right, those are the 3 tiers. And then there's like the last bonus one afterwards. That's an additional 3,000. The 6-star awakening was 6,000 after the 10. So I'm assuming there's going to be something similar to that later on. When's the Glory Store going to be buffed? Next month. Next month. That's when all the Thronebreaker level stuff goes live. Let's see what. I'd love to get a 5-star Gilly 99 or Ghost from a 5-star Nexus, says Tom. Really like Gilly 99's playstyle and kit especially. Yeah, you and me both. I stay well away from those uncollected battle chips. The regular one's much better for units. Chris wants to use a 6-star generic on Groot or King Groot. Well, if you do that, bud, record it because I would love to see it. Alright guys, so here is where we're at for tonight. It is about time to start wrapping things up, unfortunately. But, twofold. I'm going to be opening up a basic arena crystal and see how much gold I get from there. Also, let's get a raid going, everybody. Let's see who else is streaming and then pop in and say, hey. Last time we raided BG, which is really cool. BG said a big hey there, hi there to all of us. But BG is the only one I see streaming currently. If you guys have somebody else who is streaming, just give them a shout out. Otherwise, go say hey to BG again. But in the meantime, let's put this on a spinner. In the meantime, though, everybody, do a couple of the plugs. I want to thank everybody for watching, for hanging out here the last couple hours. Getting to chat with you guys is always the highlights of doing the live stream, so kudos and cheers to you guys. I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow night because it's Tuesday. I'm not sure if there's going to be maintenance, but I will be back Wednesday, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I got units. 15 units? 45 units? 15 units. Big spender. Be back then for a live stream, but I do implore you guys, hit that notification bell at the top of the page because there will be videos going live like mad the rest of the week, and that's not hyperbole. So stay on top of stuff as it drops by ringing that notification bell. That's gonna be pretty awesome. And I agree with Billy. Like this stream. So here is the link to BG. Go under the handle Rob Von Raid. Go and say howdy. And there we go. And there we go. All right, guys, that's it for today. Cheers, everybody. Much appreciated. I'll see you guys over in BG stream. But until next time, everyone, take care. Talk soon. Stay safe. Vote Hercules. And be well, everybody.